Hey guys, Captain Jack here with an overview of my DVD collection. So, it's not that big, or I don't think it's that big. Some of you might, but I figured it's about time to do this. Um, Sorry if it just seems a little awkward, the camera's tilted or something, because I'm balancing my laptop with one arm. And I'd like to say thank you to Boomstick Please for giving me a little shout out in his video. I've got some more subscribers and all that, so thanks a lot. Um, First up, we have the complete series of the X-Files. Uh, this show ran on Fox from '93 to 2002, which is hard to believe. That's a long time for something that's been on Fox. Uh, Starred David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson, who are amazing actors. They've got great chemistry. Every week or every episode is, you get some enjoyment out of, even if you don't like it. But if you like the aliens and conspiracies, I definitely recommend this show. It's got two movies. One was in the middle of the series between seasons 5 and 6. That's the better movie, but the other movie's good too. Next is The Lone Gunman, which is a spin-off to the X-Files. Features three computer hacking characters who are recurring characters all through the X-Files. Sucks this series only lasted one season. Yeah, it's Fox's doing there, because they can't even give a show a chance. If it looks like it's doing bad, then, you know, the show's done. Moving on here, we've got some Stargate the movie. Um, it's a very good movie. It started the TV series. This was out in '94. The TV series started in '97. Um, Kurt Russell and James Spader do a good job, but I really don't. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Kurt Russell's portrayal of. Like, I mean, he did a good job, but his Jack O'Neill is just too serious. Whereas in the TV series, Richard Dean Anderson plays a more dry, humorous character, and I really like that. And then there's got seasons 4 to 6 of SG1. I do have seasons 1 to 3, but they're somewhere else right now. Gotta go get those. Yeah, 10 years, pretty good. Seasons 9 and 10, it almost seems like a different show because Richard Dean Anderson left. He was just in a few guest spots. And they were going to rename the show, but they wanted to go 200 episodes. So they decided to do that. And then now we have two straight-to-DVD movies that came after SG1, Stargate Arc of Truth, which wraps up the season 9 and 10 storyline, and Stargate Continuum, which is a standalone movie that takes place after Arc of Truth. Out of the two, I think Continuum's my favorite. It's time travel, alternate reality stuff, and Richard Dean Anderson's in it. How, briefly, but comes in, spits out a few one-liners, and everything's dandy. Now there's Tin Man. It was a sci-fi miniseries, 3-part miniseries. It's a reimagining of The Wizard of Oz. It's Wizard of Oz is one of my favorite movies, so this is really cool. See all the references to it and stuff. And the actors are all great. Yeah, it's 2-disc collector's edition, which I think is the only edition, so I don't know what's up with that. But if you like The Wizard of Oz, you're probably going to like this. So I definitely recommend that. Now we have Guyver, also starring Richard Dean Anderson from Stargate. It's very cheesy show, but then again, it was in the 80s, so cheesiness is a must. Season 1's probably the best. It focuses more on, him building stuff, like his neat little inventions, and yeah, he's always, going on adventures. He does a little bit in seasons 2 and 3, not really in 4 to 7. 4 to 7, it was mostly like gang related and stuff like that, but still fun to watch. And there were 2 television movies after that, but I can't find those on individual DVDs. Keep an eye out for those. And now Stargate Atlantis, which is a spin-off to SG-1. Sometimes I find the show better than SG-1. You know, the team from SG-1 goes and finds the lost city of Atlantis. Makes for, good storytelling. The show's in its last season, season 5, because Sci-Fi Channel decided not to pick it up. Sometimes I just wonder if they're as bad as Fox. But they're gonna have a movie after, so something to look forward to at least. Next is the Dresden Files. This was a TV show based off of Jim Butcher's books, The Dresden Files. It only lasted the 1 season, which sucks, but at least it didn't end on a cliffhanger or anything. But they could have told so much more with this TV series. Yeah, sorry for the pause there. Just trying to think of what to say. But yeah, that's a good show. They could have made TV movies after, but probably something they didn't really feel like doing. So, moving on next, we've got Supernatural season 2 and 3. That's another CW show. Wasn't as season 1 I thought was more scary. Like the first few episodes were actually kind of scary, but season 2 and 3 aren't, but they're still very enjoyable. Yeah, and they drive a sweet car, 67 Impala. That's the one car I could pick. I'd take it. Next is Life. I thought when I first saw it was going to be a typical cop show, but it's not. It's pretty unique. Guy gets locked up for like 12 years for a crime he didn't commit. He's a cop, and then he gets out and gets $50 million and is trying to find the people who set him up. So check that out. Next is the Highlander TV series. They're based off the 1985 or 86 movie. Only these star Adrian Paul. 90s TV show, pretty good for its time. The movies after it are alright. They're not the best, but now Spider-Man 2 and 3. I've got 1 on VHS, but I really like 2. 3's alright. It it had its ups and downs for me, so that was that. Next is The Sentinel, which is stars Michael Douglas and Kiefer Sutherland. It's almost like 24, like Kiefer Sutherland's TV show, but except without Jack Bauer. Plot kill the president and all that. So. Okay, I'm gonna stop it here. Running out of time, so that was part 1. I'll get part 2 up here as soon as I can. So once again, sorry about shaky camera and all that. So see you in part 2.